Hello, my name is Nathan Bonner. I am the creator of Indavo, Seamus Stone, Cowboy Robo. I'm also the animation director for Dope Bunny and Clive. Be sure to check that out on YouTube as well. And hey, as you may or may not know, the Indavo series has been completed once again, and I'm sure that all of you are suffering from an Indavo drought, intense need for more of it. So this is what this video is kind of is to show you what I'm up to. So on that, I have been working, as some of you I'm sure are aware, I've been working on the actual spaceships for the Indavoverse. I have redone the adventure, formerly the adventurer. I dropped the on it because that's kind of hard for the voice actors to pronounce. There have been several changes to the adventure in this iteration. I don't know if we're going to call this Indavo 3.0 or 2.5 or just the next generation. I don't know. Anyway, the engine pods are now squared off, easier to model actually, and they kind of look better that way, I think. And also the weapons arrays have been squared off too. This is a much better model, I feel, than the last one I did in Maya. I've been using Blender, and Blender is a program that is free and does not crash as much as a $3,000 program. So it's also very, very easy to use and quite versatile. So all the CGI graphics and the backgrounds are going to be done in Blender and then composited in After Effects with the principal character animation done in Moho Ni Anime Studio. I've got 13 right now, so I heard 14 maybe coming out. We'll see what happens with that. Anyway, landing gear still need to be added and animation for that. So moving right along. I have been working on the interior of the bridge of the adventure right now. These screens will probably have default graphics on them. Right now they're just glowing blue. I know it's traditional to have a green hue to those, and I'm being kind of slack in my duties. Maybe I'm changing things up too much. I don't know. Breaking precedent. Not like Rian Johnson in The Last Jedi, but still close enough. So, yeah, no, close-ups, the graphics will probably be animated, but there will probably be placeholder graphics in each of these screens, and there are a ton of them now on the bridge. So, each shot will probably have a rendered-out bridge that will be composited later with the characters. Speaking of characters, let's move right along. I have revamped and corrected a few things which have bugged me about the characters in the last iteration, mostly on the animation side, and no one else probably noticed. But I've also done a little bit of what we call vector point shading here. So they're constructed just like in Illustrator out of vector points and colored. So what we have here is certain points are assigned colors, which can give these nice gradients. And as the character turns, let me see if I can do this one-handed here. As the character will, oops, let me get that over here. Sorry about that. As the character turns, the gradients go with it. Oh, how clever is that? That is pretty cool. Now, I also did that on the armored versions of Indavo and Rachel. But as you can see, his face is not, and hair aren't vector shaded like that because the face and hair are comprised of very different layers in order to get the turn right and be very versatile. So you had a lot of clearly, hey, this is a shape onto itself, becoming apparent, sorry. Not transparent, that would be much more helpful. So the faces and hair are not vector shaded. So all the metal bits may be vector shaded. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with this or not, but I have also created hey, it's a street version of Indavo sans armor here. The jacket can be hidden, so he can just be in his shirt and his pants there, space boots included. And it makes it easier, I think, for like a transformation sequence too, because they're both the same size, to go back and forth. So I've also done a Rachel here. She's in her space armor, also shaded up. And then we have a basic version of Rachel there with her daily wear, I guess, non-action wear. I don't know what you'd call it. Street clothes? Seems weird. And of course, then we got guarantees. So things are proceeding apace, and I'm building resources. I do have several stories which I could make like I said, either a miniseries or a movie. I'm not sure which at this time. The movie one is still, the ideas are still percolating. The only problem is there seems to be too many. But if I compare it down into an 88 page script, which would be about 88 minutes long, I think that would be a prime movie length. Now, how long would that take? Well, I'm guessing about 2 years. And when I guess these things, I mean probably about 3 years. But we'll stick with 2 years for now. So, hey, this has been a Remnant Animation Indavoverse update. Thank you for watching.